All right, you might be wondering how to stop wasting time and get things done. This is my jam. I love this subject. Let's talk about it. Here we go. Do you feel like you are wasting a lot of time? If so, just stick with me because this is what I'm gonna help you with in this video. We'll dive into the top 3 reasons you might be wasting time and what you can do about it. Then I'll reveal my favorite strategies to help you stop wasting time and get things done. All right, so you're here because you think you waste a lot of time. Well, first of all, let me congratulate you on recognizing it because being honest with yourself is the first step to making a lasting change. Second, let's look into some reasons you might be wasting time. I don't want you to get hung up on why you're wasting time, but understanding the reasons can help you identify solutions to this problem. One reason you might be wasting time is because you feel overwhelmed by all that you have to do and you just don't know where to start. When you have so much on your plate and feel like you'll never get it all done, it can really leave you feeling mentally suffocated. Rather than face that overwhelm, you waste time and you just try to escape it. But that only leads to more stuff piling up on your plate. You get stuck in and even addicted to the cycle of wasting time and having more things pile up. Another reason you might be wasting time is because you're trying to do too much yourself. I get that asking for and accepting help can be hard. I mean, especially when people don't do it the way that you would do it. I understand this better than you think. I want things to be done right, and I get irritated when they're not. But not every task has to be done the way that you would do it in order for it to be done right. You might also be wasting time because you're scared of what will happen if you do get things done. Think about it. If you're uneasy about what happens next once you get something done, that uncertainty may trick you into wasting more time so you don't have to find out what happens. In my program, The Code Red Lifestyle, I see this with people who get close to goal weight and then start sabotaging themselves. They're scared of goal weight and they're scared they won't be able to stay at goal weight. So they waste time and they just never get there. If any of these sound like reasons that you are wasting time, well, here's what you can do to stop wasting time and get things done. But before I go to that next point, I want to hear from you. I want you to comment below and tell me, are you a time waster? Are you somebody that dilly-daddles, as my mom would say? Don't dilly-daddle, don't lollygag. Is this you? Comment below. If you're overwhelmed by all the stuff you have left to do, step 1 is to prioritize. The reality is there are days where you're not going to get everything done no matter how productive you are. The key to getting into action is to identify what thing has to get done and then do it. Also identify what's really important, but could wait a day or two if it absolutely had to. And finally, identify what would be nice to get done, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if it wasn't finished right away. Prioritize your to-do list, work on the most important stuff, and be okay with the other stuff not getting done yet. If you're wasting time because you've got too much to do, start asking for and accepting help. Asking for help is not a weakness. Asking for help doesn't make you a bother. And doing everything yourself doesn't make you a badass. It makes you inefficient and overwhelmed. I love getting stuff done, but even I need help with some parts of my life and my business. Start saying yes when your husband or your friends offer to help you. Don't be a martyr. And when someone tries to add more to your plate, give yourself the gift of saying no if you need some space or your plate's already full. Saying no does not make you a bad person. This is something I do not struggle with. I mean, I struggle with a lot of stuff. This ain't one of them, all right? I am a master implementer. I get those things done. But I'm doing every day exactly what I'm telling you to do. I do make a list. I've got a list going for everything. I've got a pen and paper with me all the time. I even have a pen and paper near me when I'm on a flight. That way, if I think of something, bam, I'm writing it down. And then I put it on the list according to the priority, wherever it is. If it has to be done right now, yeah, it's going to go to the top of the priority list. If it's something that can happen whenever, that's fine. And the way I like to do it is I make my list for the day of things that have to happen. And then when the day ends and my work period is over, Whatever's left on my list are things that can be done tomorrow. That's not a question. It can be done tomorrow. And then I take those items from that list from today and I transfer them to a brand new list. And I prioritize those items according to when they need to be done for the next day. And then I just continue to roll it over if I need to. Most of the time I don't need to roll things over. Most of the time I get it done either that day or the next day. I'm not one that just continues to have to well, I meant to do that 9 days ago. No. Oh, no. But I do, that's what I do to deal with all this. And I do delegate. I have to. You can't run a company the size of Code Red if I don't. I also delegate some of my personal stuff. I do have a housekeeper that comes in and helps me keep my house clean. I do delegate my shopping. I either ask Miles to go get it or I have it delivered to my door. It is most important for me to be on tasks that no one else can complete but me. I am really good at taking the list of things I have to do and offloading them to somebody else, to take another team member of Code Red, or to ask my husband to help me out, or bring in someone else that's better at it than me. I don't have a problem doing that. And I think that's what really helps me stay centered, stay balanced, and continue to get things done during the day. Finally, if you're scared to get things done because you're scared of what will happen, I want you to think about why that is. Seriously, grab a hold of that worst case scenario that you kept imagining and ask yourself, so what if this did happen? I mean, what would I do? The mistake we often make is to stick our head in the sand and try to resist how we're feeling. But resisting how we're feeling just leads to escapist behaviors like self-sabotage with food, alcohol, or TV. Sit with how you're feeling and actually let yourself feel it. Face that worst case scenario and all the beliefs about yourself that you've got wrapped up in it. When you do that, you start to take away its power over you. And when that happens, you'll stop feeling paralyzed, you'll stop wasting time, and you'll start getting things done. Another way to stop wasting time and get things done and to do things that make you feel good about yourself. When you don't feel good about yourself or feel good in general, it takes a lot more effort to get things done. You waste time because it takes so much more effort not to. But when you feel good about yourself, time wasting just isn't that appealing. If you aren't happy with yourself and it's because you've gained some weight and you feel like crap, and you're not sure what to do about it, well, that's where I come in. I can help you. Join my weight loss challenge, a 10-pound takedown, at 10poundtakedown.com. You can lose 10 pounds in 30 days and feel better than you have in years. So I've linked that up below. Check it out, and I'll see you on the next video. Other people don't do it the way you want. No, let me say that again. If you're, hold on, I got an itch. All right. What's the word I'm looking for? Not delegate, but not offload it. Come on, I'm almost done. Oh, I can taste it. I can see the barn. And when someone tries to add more to your plate, I got something flying around my. I felt like something going or something right here. My hair might be giving up. It does this thing where it just starts to droop when it's like Christy, it's time. It might be doing that.